Hello my friends, and welcome back to the show that never ends. My name is Rod and I'm your happy hippie, and I'm here to do a video on some recent finds, some VCLT, and a little bit more. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Hope everyone's doing well. Cheers to you. Hope everyone's well. I'm drinking a beer. It's a Tennessee Brew Works. Hippies and Cowboys. So, first time I've tried it. Has an aftertaste of grapefruit. It's not something I really want in my beer, but it's pretty good stuff. I'm going to kick this off with VCLT from Comic Rhema. If you're not familiar with his channel, he has got a really cool little channel. He really needs more subs, guys. He really deserves a lot more. He held a contest not too long ago, and after he drew the two winners, he drew several names out of the hat for people to receive an album. And I was like, bro, don't worry about sending me that. You know, save your money on your postage. But he chose to send something anyway, which was really cool. He sent me The Grateful Dead, Eternally Grateful. It's a best of, with a little booklet. You can see a great little booklet. 2 CD set of some wonderful work from the Grateful Dead. And the Dead are one of those artists that you get anything you can buy them. You may have those songs already, but you can hear them on CD in a different order. It kind of changes things up, if that makes any sense at all. Really, really cool. Cool VCLT. Thank you so much, Cosmic. I really appreciate it. He also sent B. Carlson. I could tell by the stamp on there, the Dove Awards. It's a Christian album. It's a Christian bluegrass album. I love bluegrass. I can't wait to open this and play it. I've been burning up the Dead. He also sent me the McCoys. And all the albums he sent had these great covers with the seal. Human Ball by the McCoys has a psych feel to it. Kind of a late 60s, early 70s feel. This album is amazing. I've listened to it twice in full. This is something I never would have picked out for myself. I am so glad he sent it to me because I am truly in love with this album, The McCoys. Fantastic stuff. One of the songs, I don't know if they're covering it or if they did it originally, but I was hearing it and I'm like, I've heard that song before. And it's the song Daybreak. Show you the back cover since I got the album out. A wonderful copy, very clean. You can tell he took care of his records, sit them in the nice covers. I clean every record I get, even if it's brand new, but this, I didn't even have to clean that. I mean, he took really good care of it. He also sent me a copy of Jackson Browne, Hold On. And I had a copy of this. It was kind of beat up, like a placeholder. You don't hear a lot about Jackson Browne in the VC, but tremendous songwriter, guitar player. The same day I got this package, a friend of mine came by, so I gave him my copy of the James Brown album, and he was delighted with it, as I am this. I've already played this one. Fantastic album by Jackson Browne. But he kept going. There's one more he sent. George Benson. And let me tell you, this album is kind of a jazzy, just guitar-driven. It's called Bad Benson. It's a badass album. Excuse the language. So these 5 things he sent me. And this was the first one I put on. And I should have opened them on camera, but I got them Monday morning. And it was Monday. Had to do some housework. And put that album on. It was just a great listen. Fantastic album. So thank you, Comic Rhema, very, very much for the VCLT. Also, let me tell you what we're listening to in the background. David Grissom. I love the artwork. I've shown this a lot. I love the artwork on this album. David Grissom. Fantastic. Bluegrass, maybe. Maybe the diehard bluegrass fans would say, no, it's not. It's new age bluegrass. Whatever it is, it's good stuff. And that's what we're listening to. A couple of the things I picked up. I picked up a Japanese pressing of Woodstock. And this is a very strange cover if I've ever seen one. It does open in a three-way gatefold, but it's very, very flimsy, and it's lined like a cellophane type lining. You can see the Japanese writing. It sounds amazing. Yeah, but it's kind of like a folder. You don't need sleeves. And I needed to clean it. I mean, it was really dusty. Really cool stuff. Has the Japanese writing, the English writing as well. It's in stereo. Fantastic sound to it. I mean, it cleaned up so well. There are no skips in it. For being such a flimsy cover, I was afraid it was just going to be damaged, but it wasn't. And I was at a yard sale in Clinton, and I picked this up. I picked up Introducing the Beatles. This is in kind of rough shape. Still has some gloss to it, but there's some hairline scratches. I don't know if it will affect play or not. I've not put it on my turntable, but I have cleaned it. The last copy I had of that was 2 years ago, and I bought it at Goodwill for $1, and I ended up flipping it at Christmas time for a very nice profit to buy my wife a gift. But anyway, Introducing the Beatles was at the same yard sale. And hold on real tight real quick. Show you what else I got from that same yard sale with the Beatles and Woodstock. I got the DVD of Yellow Submarine. Also got the CD soundtrack to Yellow Submarine, complete with a little booklet. Kind of cool. Any Beatles fan would love that. 2 packs of these, oh man, little figures, little tiny men, little Beatles, the Beatles. And this is what I really dug. 2 Hot Wheels, the Yellow Submarine. So that was really cool to find the Beatles album, this Beatles stuff, and Woodstock at a yard sale just a few blocks from where I live. And I got a really good price on it. I'm keeping Woodstock for sure. The Beatle paraphernalia, I guess you call it, the toys, I may keep one and give the rest away, or I don't know, put them in my booth. So, but it was really cool to find them. And also I got a couple things in the mail. Let's see. What did I do with them? Aha. Here it is. Brown Acid, the second trip, on green vinyl. I believe they're on their 9th edition of this. It's kind of like the nice cardboard feel. Really cool. I believe this is the first one I got. I believe I'm going to collect them. I think that's like the thing I'm going to do now. I've got most of really what I want in my album collection outside of, you know, a handful of stuff. Start focusing on filling in gaps on stuff like this. Collecting these. Very fun album. the second trip. Well, that's my finds. That's what I've gotten and I've received in the mail, and people have been generous enough to give to me. It's yard sale season, and this is something I have not shown yet. I picked this up about 3 weeks ago. Kind of a scary, ugly face. It's King Kong, and this, if you know anything about pottery, if you're a flipper or a yard sailor, I'm sure you know the McCoy brand. McCoy's very sought after. They make great pottery. Anyway, I was at a yard sale and I bought something for some dude. I think I bought a couple CDs from the old cat. And on my way out, a friend of mine pointed to this and he said, "Hey man, that's you. You need to get that." And I asked the lady, "Well, how much she want for it?" And she just laid it on me. She just gave it to me. And it wasn't until we got back to the shop I realized it's a McCoy. And it sells for, because it is a McCoy, it sells for about $30 just for that old used coffee cup from 1976. But it was given to me, so I won't sell it. Anything that's given to me, I don't flip. I just keep in my collection, and when I die, my kids can sell it or whatever they want to do with it. Anyway, that's my recent finds. I hope everyone's doing well. We're halfway through the year, halfway through the month of June. A lot of craziness going on. Keep yourselves safe. Treat each other with respect. And we're all got to get along on this planet. It's as simple as that. Before you leave, would you like a Twizzler? Anyone? Help yourself if you do. Always have Twizzlers on hand. Peace. God bless everybody.